Any questions? ठीक है. Next we'll see not code walkthrough. We'll try to understand why PostgreSQL. Why you should learn PostgreSQL over other database softwares. Okay. I'll give you 3 reasons. I'm not going with this. It is high scalable, high reliable. All those highs, anyways, will be there in any other RDBMS technology. So I'll give you 3 reasons. Reason one, it's open source. Reason two, wide variety of options. Reason three, what is the reason three? Highly extensible. For example, it is open source. What do you mean by open source? Its source code is available online. Anyone can download the source code, modify it, and sell it. For example, what I'll do, I'll come here, DOXYZEN PostgreSQL. This is your PostgreSQL source code. So I'll go here, files, source, backend, postmaster, let us say background writer underscore source. So this is the source code for your background writer process, the process which writes data from RAM to disk. PostgreSQL is written in C. Right? If you are from Oracle background, you have some certain steps, right? How often your check pointer gets invoked, or how often your background writer gets invoked, and all that stuff. Or sorry, a database writer. So the same way, this is bg writer underscore delay 200, which means for every 200 milliseconds, this process gets invoked and try to see whatever that is there in your memory and write it to your disk. This one, ps-ef grep postgres. This one, background writer. This is a process responsible for writing information from memory to disk. And how this process works, what are the parameters that are behind this process, you will get all that information in this source code. The advantage of open source software, it's a database or whatever it is you learn from the source code itself. Not recommended to go over the source code now, but it is highly recommended to go through the source code to take your Postgres learnings to the next level. You can always ask me, how can you know why should I believe you, from where you got this information, whatever you're telling, I'll straight away take you to the source code. Is this clear? So how partition works, you'll get that information here. And how your optimizer thinks and how your optimizer chooses your best plan, you'll have it here. How sequential scan works, how index scan works, how index only scan works, what is hash join, what is nested loop, you'll get all that information here. Right? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yep.
Okay. So as I said, when its source code is available online, n number of companies came into picture, downloaded the software, modified it. PostgreSQL, open source, you call it as a community version. And there is a company called EDB. They have modified the open source community version. They are now selling it under the name of PPAS. Company called Amazon under the name of Aurora. They also give you open source product called RDS. So you can choose RDS or Aurora, whatever it is. As far as I know, Microsoft doesn't have a proprietary version. Let us say you have Pivot DB. I think they have called Green Plum DB, and you have Cockroach Labs. They named it as Cockroach DB. I don't know the spelling. Yeah, and so on. You have n number of companies that have downloaded this open source software. They modified it. They are now selling it. The complete information you'll get it here. PostgreSQL derived products. So these are all the derived products. The list is not updated, which means you have too many derived, I mean, few more derived products. Right? So that is what your wide variety of options means. So wide variety of options, one, in terms of features, and two, in terms of budget. For example, in terms of features, when I say you have these many derived products, each of these vendors should have their unique selling point. Otherwise, there is no point of having a derived product, right? So they claim that we are experts in X area, we are experts in Y area, we offer this, which no other vendor is offering, we offer this, which no other vendor is offering, like that. So just need to go through each and every product, their features that suits your business. Is this clear? As I said yesterday, I mean, in the demo session, you have three features offered by your community version. EDB offers you extra feature, and Amazon offers you another feature. So this is EDB's unique selling point. This is Amazon's unique selling point. So if your business is okay with the community version, go with the community version. If your business badly needs this feature, go with EDB. If your business badly needs this feature, go with Amazon. Is this clear?
Yeah. EDB is a kind of cloud environment as like Amazon or
No, EDB is just like another company. They provide both software for cloud and for on-premise. They started it just few days back, their cloud environment, but it is not like your Amazon cloud. Amazon offers all kinds of services, but EDB offers only database cloud services, which means you host your database in their environment. Simple.
okay. Yeah. Thank you.
and if you are going other than this community edition, we need a license, right?
Perfect. Yes. Any other database software, you need license from them, apart from open source. These are all proprietary. Yeah. So in terms of budget, as I said, let us say you have $100. What you'll do? You'll go with EDB. plus you take their support. You buy your EDB product, EDB database software, and you get the support from them. You have any issue, you ask the support from EDB. Let us say I don't have $100, I have only $50. What I'll do, I'll approach EDB and I'll tell, I'll use community version, but you give me support. You can do that. You want professional support for your database software, you can do this. Now you have only $30. What do? You choose your community version plus take third-party support. You have n number of third-party support vendors available across the globe. Pick one. You don't have budget at all. Go with CV plus your in-house DB. Like V. So you run your issue with your company's database administrator. So it all depends on your project manager and your client. So which one they should take. Right? For example, I'll go to PostgreSQL official site, postgresql.org. I'll go to the support. You have professional services. Choose your location. Let us say North America. These are all the support vendors registered with, not registered, just they have, yeah, you can call registered with your PostgreSQL. You can trust them, of course. So these are all, they don't have, they are group of people, a bunch of database administrators sit together and they assist clients. In India, I think there is a company called Data Whale. Similarly, is this clear?
Yes. So based on your experience, how do you see the support, whether they are going with EDB more or third party vendor?
End of the day, people don't go with third-party support vendors. They'll stretch their budget and they'll get help from the main support only. I mean, mainstream support companies only. For example, EDB. People will go with this. If they have tight budget, they skip this and they'll go with this if they have no budget.
So community version plus only for support, they go for EDB.
Yeah, community version plus support from mainstream support vendors, or they just hire a very good in-house DBA with good package. End
Though
of the
we
day,
don't buy
if
their product, is the support same though we use community version? Or
yes, the support is same. EDB support also has too many options. Like if I go EDB, let's see if we have services and support. So you have these many support options you have. Let us say you are migrating your on-premise environment to Postgres. You can approach them. We don't need your continuous support. We just need your assistance in migration. Come sit with us for 2 days or 3 days, do migration and you go, they'll give you the support. Remote database assistance, it is like your complete 24/7 database administration support, or tuning support. For example, your system is too slow, your in-house DBA cannot solve it. You approach them, they'll come up with few tuning scripts, they'll apply them, they'll try to tune your machine and they'll go. So you have all kinds of supports. People generally take, as I said, complete 24/7 support. The support is same even if you go with their product or not. More information, you just ping their sales team, they'll help you. You need not take their product, or you need not subscribe them. You can ask them. They'll contact you. Even with your personal email ID, I think they'll contact you, right? To know more information from them. Or you have EDB blogs that clearly describes how and what their support is all about. Even from third-party companies, you have similar kind of support. You can have 24/7 remote database administration assistant support, or you can avail this tuning or migration or architecturing your database. Those kinds of supports you can get them. So that is what your wide variety of option means. You have too many options to choose from. You have too many options even in terms of budget. And when it comes to community version, you don't have a support from a proprietary support or SLA based support. What you need to do is, let us say this is my official site. These are all professional services. Instead of that, I'll go to support. This is professional services. Okay, I'll go to community. In the community, I'll go to general Postgres support. And this is where you post your problem. And people who are free, this is a community, a group of database administrators. If they are free, they'll try to answer your question. Let us say in October, people have raised these many questions. Let us say they wanted to play with their undo table space. They had some problem with undo table space here. Come down. Is there anything that is easy? Yeah, PR authentication failed. There is some problem with authentication. PG backrest for a 50 terabyte database. They are trying to use third-party extension called PG backrest for backup and recovery, and they have some problem. Problem starting slave. Their replication is not working, it seems. Anything else? Monitoring logical replication. They have some problem. Maybe they wanted to understand more about how to monitor logical replication. So these are all the questions. People ask the question, and this is not yet answered. Yeah, it has. It's a mail chain. So people have answered his problem. So this is kind of a general support. This is not assured support. So you cannot rely on the community version support. But it is again highly recommended to go through the questions asked and answers. Right? This is for your learning. You need not get a question to learn something. You can learn from other questions also, other problems also. Right? Periodically, I mean, whenever you find time, you just go over this community version questions, or you can subscribe. Your mailbox will be bombarded with messages. Don't subscribe, but you go to this location and try to see what are the problems that people are often facing, and what are the answers or suggestions that the other experts are giving. If you have so much of time, you can simulate it. Right? Highly recommended to read community version mails if you have time. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Right. Here there is some answer he gave. ZSTD compression might not be supported in version 2 or something like that. Maybe. Okay. Third one. What is the third one? highly extensible. I wrote it here, right? As I said, your community version with only 3 features. You want that extra feature. That TG backrest is that extra feature. This is the extra feature by EDB. Get this feature and attach it to your community version. EDB won't give you. You have to find the similar feature from another company. You attach it to your community version. And where can I get the list of extensions? PostgreSQL extensions list git. Let us say so. Don't ask your trainer to cover extensions. All the extensions works in similar way. You just need to install this extension on top of your PostgreSQL database software, and you get your work done, right? Even though you have these many extensions, people hardly use 5, 10 extensions in their environment, which I try to understand them anyways. But yeah, you have these many extensions available. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Others?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got it.
Tick. Right. So yeah, that's it from my side for today. Mm, 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 1, 2, 3. Yep. I'll just try to open a couple of more websites. Um, let us say I'll open Greenplum. Massively parallel PostgreSQL for analytics. This is for OLAP, where your database is scattered across servers. Kind of, I don't know, vertical scaling or horizontal scaling, some kind of scaling. Horizontal, I think. Whatever it is. Yep. And you have, let us say, Postgres Pro. Open this Postgres Pro. Yeah. Postgres Pro Enterprise is their derived product. And let us say Cockroach Labs.
Postgres Pro is separate one, no?
Sorry.
You are saying the Postgres Pro. Postgres is
It's a separate. Yeah, it's a separate.
Oh, okay.
See, you have Cockroach DB. This is again a derived product. You have, I think, yellow bricks, red bricks. There are so many bricks. Postgres. Postgres compatible database. You have EDB. I think Cybertech also has their own product. Cybertech Postgres. And this is basically a support company. Products. Do they have it? So these are all the extensions. They primarily work on the extensions. Where is this? Yeah, these are all the extensions they have. And Percona. This is again a support based company. They mostly work on monitoring activities. Monitoring, their primary concentration is on monitoring and support. PostgreSQL software. They have their own product. So you have too many. These are all just noticeable or notable vendors who have their own products. This is again a support company. You can see here all kinds of supports. Yeah. Yes, you will get it. Who is this? Okay, any questions? I'm done for the day.
Yeah, hi Kumar, Naveen this side. Actually, I just want to know about the training. Is it paid or is it free?
It is paid.
Is it paid?
Hmm.
Okay. So how much you are?
Ping me offline.
Okay. Oh, sure. Okay.
Any other questions? I think on day one I told you. Give me a second. For example, this is EDB's learning platform. I'll go to EDB PostgreSQL Essentials 14. Start learning now. No. This is a free training from EDB. You'll get a free training from EDB, and these are all the chapters: introduction, architecture, database clusters, everything. So almost 70%, 60 to 70% of our curriculum is based on this only. Is this clear? So the on day one I told you, I think um, the only advantage you get from here is the access to your trainer. If you wanted to do a self-paced learning, you can try this EDB free course, or you get it for 375 rupees in Udemy. You can do whatever you want. Right? This is like you just register to EDB's website and you get the uh, content here. Questions? Yeah.
Would you please share this link as well? So alongside of attending your training, whenever we find free time, we'll connect with this training material as well.
Yeah, I'll share. You're in the group.
Yeah, in Zoom in, are you pinging or in WhatsApp?
No, in WhatsApp. You ping me in the WhatsApp. If you are not in that, I don't remember, PostgreSQL plus AWS, some WhatsApp group.
PostgreSQL experts.
No, not ping me, ping me, ping me. I'll add you to a separate group. Any other questions?
No, Kumar,
I have one.
Wait. Yeah, go ahead.
You have shown one EDB pricings wala chart. Like you have shown like $100 plus support.
Hey, that is just a normal. I gave you a random example. This is not
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
What the message that I wanted to tell you is, you have too many options for your budget
Okay.
that fits in your budget.
Okay. What is this CV?
A community version.
Okay, community version is free, but we can take the support only for the EDB.
That is what. Let us say you wanted to take support from EDB. You can go to EDB and tell them, I don't want to use your product, but you help me. Simple.
Okay.
You'll get for a lesser price.
Okay. Okay.
What you miss is that extra features that EDB software is offering you over your community version.
Okay. What a PG pool, PG backrest and all.
Okay, kind of.
Yes.
Right, and in the same way as you just mentioned, right? For example, your PG pool, EDB will not offer you. You go and get similar software from outside. Let us say you have BART, EDB will not offer you. You go and get a similar software from outside. You have automatic failover, EDB will not give you. You go and get it from outside. Right? You want high availability solution, you approach EDB, they say we have EFM, but you have to pay.
You have mentioned PG autofiller. Is this extension?
It is an extension. Yes.
Extension.
PG for HA proc is separate software or same
Separate
as
software, separate software. That's what.
Okay.
All these are separate softwares
Okay, got it.
from community version.
Sorry, I have one more question.
Mm.
You have shared that Linux screen. Can you please open that? VMware.
Can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yes, yes. You have typed PS-E of pipe grip Postgres, and it is showing the binary path and data directory path. Before that, the background processes which the Postgres is using. So can we check individually, like how the check pointer is working, how the background writer is working, how the val writer is working, like
What do you
through
mean by that?
logging,
What do you mean
like
by that?
like how the process is currently working. Like we can see archive files how it is changed by PG switch wall. Like what is the current val files currently running, we can see. How can we check this check pointer and background writer from through after login in the database or before login?
You gave one example. What is that? Archive logging something. PG switch
Yes,
wall.
yes, yes, please.
What do you mean by that?
Like it will switch our val's current val file.
Then that is what your how you check your how your wall writer is working, right?
Yes, yes.
What is the difference?
Like where there we can see what is the current val file running. So it will show our inside the database. I need to check like what is the current like check pointer and what is the background process. We can see pgstat activity, but it will give only connection.
Your question is still not clear. You wanted to see it from the database or from the machine?
Yes, yes, from anywhere.
What you
Both
wanted to see?
like how this check pointer is working.
How the check pointer is working means what?
Like sir, how the client is trying to connect to database. I think like a check pointer plays a very important role. I have to monitor like how the check pointer is working.
Check pointer invokes for every 5 minutes. I'll give you two examples. This pg underscore control data is a tool which will give you checkpoint information. pg underscore control data. So what I'll do, /usr pgsql 16 bin pg underscore control data -d your data directory. The information you get is straight away from your control file, which gets updated every time you do a checkpoint. So this is your checkpoint information.
Okay.
Right. That's it. More into it, it is not required. What is the use of checkpoint? Checkpoint ensures that your information in your memory is successfully written to your hard disk. That's the use of checkpoint, and this is the latest information as per the control file. That means the information that is recorded until 8:22:12 a.m. is successfully written to your disk. Any change that you made after 8:22:12 may or may not be available in your disk. Which means it is not saved. Clear?
Yes.
So here you're saying 8:22 a.m. PST, but now the time is almost going to be 9. This means they have not made any transactions, right? The last
Huh.
right? Because normally checkpoint runs every 5 to 10 minutes.
Correct. We'll understand more about this check pointer when we discuss architecture. I think there is a separate, we'll discuss more than half, maybe. No.
Is this recommended to set an if we have three different servers? Is this recommended if we have one master server, and in master server can we set both level of replication like logical and streaming replication? One server will be stored master and one will be master. In that logical and streaming replication will be set. First slave will be logical replication, second slave will be streaming replication. Is this a recommended way to do?
If your business needs that, you can set.
It will not impact any in production.
What do you mean by impact? I wanted to, just now I told you, right? The more load you put on your machine, the more it will impact.
Okay.
You got it right.
Yes.
You wanted to set up a physical replication, which means there is a new process that gets created which sends information from your primary to standby. You wanted to set up a logical replication on the same machine to another machine, which means one more process is added in your primary, which sends information from your primary to standby. Additional overhead in the CPU, additional overhead in the disk, which means to send a logical data, you need some disk space. More information has to be written to your primary. That overhead, if it is in your limits, you can set. If it is not in your limits, you ask your client to increase your compute of your primary.
Okay.
You got it right? Which means there is a overhead you can set up, but is it recommended or not? See, if my business needs it, I cannot deny it, right?
Yes.